Welcome back to Jabroni Drive. Welcome back to the channel. RXR here to bring you another WWE Ultimate Edition unboxing video today. Kurt Angle, European/Intercontinental Champion between WrestleMania 15 and WrestleMania 2000, which is 16. Let's check out Kurt Angle. Let's go to work. Alright, here it is. Here's your Kurt Angle from his first run in the WWE European/Intercontinental Champion. He won all the belts in his first year. Got 2 gold medals here. We got 2 head sculpts. And now let's check out the side here. Young Kurt Angle. The back, he's part of the Monday Night Wars series, as you can see. I want to get that, actually. I wonder if there's a logo that says that. 3D logo, I want it. And then, let's see, the stats here. 6 foot exactly from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania finisher. Angle Slam. He also uses the angle lock. Career highlights. WWE Champion, Hall of Famer. Seems like you're missing the fact that he's the European/Intercontinental Champion. That's alright. What's this have to say? No Way Out 2000 was a good night for Kurt Angle. The reigning European champion won the Intercontinental Championship to become a double champion. The next night on Raw, Angle flaunted the 2 titles alongside his gold medals, proving that thanks to the 3 I's, intensity, integrity, and intelligence, he is the only true champion in WWE. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. That's what he says. It's damn true. He doesn't say, oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Well, maybe he said that at first, but eventually he said, it's damn true. Alright, now let's take Kurt Angle out of the box. Alright, here he is. This is your Ultimate Edition. Kurt Angle. Check him out. Blue attire. I don't even really remember this exact attire. Is this a real attire? I remember he had a blue attire, but I mean, I thought it looked different than this. Maybe he did have this variation of the red, white, and blue. I'm thinking of a different one where it looks like almost like an emblem of the red, white, and blue part right here, but apparently he won the title before right around No Way Out, so he didn't have those double titles for that long, it sounds like. I could be wrong. I haven't really looked into it in a while. And then you know what the articulation's all about when you get the WWE Ultimate figures, right? And like, obviously you can turn it right there, you can move the leg right there. Got the knee pads on there. Can you even take these off? I don't even know if you want to. You never get them back on. Obviously you can do crap with the feet. You can do pretty much anything you want. Now the only thing you really can't do articulation-wise with these figures is like, could you like, you know how people cross their arms? Could you cross their arms? I don't think you can do a real arm cross. How would you pull that off? I don't know. SH Fig Arts likes to like soup up their figures, re-release them, and they got more articulation than ever before a lot of the time. I feel like you should be able to cross arms on these. Because that's like a pose that people do. They cross the arms all the time. But you can never really, you can't cross arms. Like you can't put that arm like on that. You can't put his hand on the other arm. I mean, it's not a big deal or nothing, but it's something you probably should be able to do with these. Then you have to rebuy all your figures. That ain't necessary though. But I'd like to see them do that in the future with their Ultimates, but yeah, man, let's check out some more accessories here. Obviously, these are the gold medals. That's what you're looking at. Nothing really written on them or anything, just gold medals. Literally. Well, not literally, but they're just gold looking. You can just put these around Kurt Angle's head. You can just go right over the head, or should you take the head off? You can just put them on like this. Pretty cool. I used to have a Jax Kurt Angle, and it came with 1 gold medal, and it was pretty big. That looks nice. Pretty nice looking here. Obviously, extra head sculpts here. This could be him winning the title, getting pumped up to put you in the ankle lock or something. I don't know when exactly he started using the ankle lock. Did he use it the whole time, or At first, he must have just won with the Angle Slam, and then he must have started doing the ankle lock later on. Then you just got straight face Kurt Angle. Now, this is the second Kurt Angle figure, because there's one of him, which is basically pretty much the same run. Because soon after this, he's going to win the WWE Championship after WrestleMania 2000. But, yeah, Kurt Angle. So I always talk about my Mount Rushmore of wrestling, which, in my mind, Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and The Rock. That's who I consider the Mount Rushmore, right? But when it comes to wrestling, right? Like, just pure wrestling. In my book, Kurt Angle, baby, number one. Well, I put him on my Mount Rushmore of just wrestlers, right? I haven't really decided who I want on there besides two people. Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit. Those are 2 out of the 4 guys I'd put on my Mount Rushmore. I haven't really decided on the last 2 yet. But, dude, go back and watch some Kurt Angle versus Chris. You want to talk about what wrestling's all about? These guys are wrestling, right? Like, when I think about wrestling, I'm thinking, like, amateur-based wrestling. That's what they did, and they were super aggressive about it, dude. Like, they would have, like, awesome. Anytime they got in the ring, it was epic. You were in for a treat. Like, it was just unbelievable. Like, they would really go at it. They made it look real. Like, they were really mad at wrestling. And then, you know, something would happen. Benoit would probably slap Kurt Angle in the face or vice versa, and they start chopping and striking after that. But they'd always go back to the wrestling, too, and it was just, Benoit would always put his body on the line. He'd do a suicide dive, and he'd just eat shit every single time, and it'd be awesome. Like, these guys were awesome in the ring, man. Like, I miss seeing guys like that. But there's 2 guys that remind me of these guys. Like, current wrestlers that remind me of these 2. Obviously, Chad Gable kind of reminds me of Kurt Angle. You know who reminds me of Chris Benoit, though, kind of? J.D. McDonough. Like, these are, like, modern versions of these. Like, J.D. McDonough kind of does the same thing Benoit does. He, like, sacrifices his body to put on, like, the best show possible. That's why I can respect those guys. I like guys like that. Like, I feel like we lost that art. Like, everyone, like, no, some people like to be crazy, but, you know, if they want to do that, that's their problem. But let's take a look at these championship belts. Now you got the European Championship. You got the Intercontinental Championship, which I already have a version of this with my Randy Orton. But this is my first European Championship. Now, was it British Bulldog that introduced the European title and they just kept it around? What's the point of it? Like, what's the point of keeping it around? Like, what's it even mean? It's not like you have a whole division of European athletes. Like, what do you have? Like, eventually you might have William Regal in there, but you don't have many people to represent that. So, I mean, I don't know, man. And then what? Shawn Michaels took the belt off of British Bulldog at a In Your House show. In Your House. It's not really a house show. In Your House pay-per-view event. I just remember, like, when it comes to the European title, I remember guys like when I started watching wrestling, it was like X-Pac. And X-Pac at the time was probably one of the guys I liked watching. Like, back in the day when you'd watch wrestling, the whole show was good. Like, I don't know why. Like, in today's world, you're like, that was alright. But the whole time, I was hooked on the whole show. Like, I liked all the characters. And X-Pac's one of the guys that stood out to me, so I remember him. He had the European title. I remember D'Lo Brown with the title. There's other guys that had the title, but those are, like, really the 2 standouts. And obviously, Kurt Angle. Probably Jericho had it, but then Intercontinental Champion, dude. People like to talk about the mid-card division. Like, everyone has to elevate to the main event scene, but it's like, not really. Like, the mid-card division was epic, dude. Like, the title would change. Like, the title during those days would change hands often. Like, you'd have guys trading the belt back and forth. Like, it felt like it meant something. Like, anyone could win these titles. Like, no one just held on to the title for, like, a year at a time. It was like, Kurt Angle's a champion. Chris Jericho's a champion. Eddie Guerrero's a champion. RVD's a champion. And just on and on with that kind of stuff. It was awesome. They'd all go back and forth with it. Someone would lose the belt, try to beat The Rock for the WWE Championship, go back down here. Like, it didn't matter because it was all just so good. You weren't like, oh, Chris Benoit's career's ruined because he didn't beat The Rock for the championship. All of a sudden, it's like, it didn't matter. It was a damn good match. A damn good story being told. And then, you know, they go back and wrestle in this division, and the matches were epic. Like, people act like there wasn't good matches back then, but they're forgetting about Kurt Angle right here and all the guys he was wrestling with back in the day. So yeah, this is your Kurt Angle. Forgetting if I wanted to say something else, but I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. So I'm gonna pose this guy. You're obviously seeing poses while this video goes on and on and on. But yeah, there is another Kurt Angle that has a WWE Championship. I thought about opening him at the same time, but I don't know if that's really necessary. But Anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. So if you like this content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll be back in here with some more videos. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Probably a video game figure unboxing. I got Kirby coming. We got Kirby. I actually have 3 versions of Nendroid Kirby, but I think I'm only going to keep one. We'll take a look at all 3, and we'll decide from there. So I'll see you guys on the next one.